Thank you for connecting with us today on another episode of Away We Go. Please stay tuned. We're about to go to a very exciting place, especially for a day like today as St. Patrick's Day. So stay tuned to find out where we're going. Hi everybody and good morning and welcome to Away We Go. I am Dan and
Lena.
And we are here to take a special take. As you can see, we are celebrating St. Patrick's Day, very a special holiday for the U.S. and even around the world. And so today, because of St. Patrick's, we're heading out to
Dublin, Ireland.
Dublin, Ireland, which it's a country in Europe. It's actually an island in Europe, and we'll take you there virtually. And we're just so excited that you are watching here with us. So let's go into our Google Earth as we show you where we are. So of course, we always start right here in the U.S. and then we're gonna go from here to Dublin, Ireland. And we're gonna see exactly where we are. And you get to see it from here, right from Columbus all the way to the island of Ireland. And this is the city. But before we get to the city, Lena and I were just talking just a few minutes ago about the island. Of course, it's right next to the United Kingdom, and it's part of the United Kingdom, but it's also part of the European nation, but not the whole island, right?
Yes.
So you explain it better, Lena.
Ireland belongs to the European Union, but Northern Ireland, that you can see up north, is not. And Northern Ireland belongs to the United Kingdom.
So it is not the same country.
It's not.
So one country is Ireland, and the other country is North Ireland. And Dublin is the capital of the Republic of Ireland. And here we're seeing where it is located. It's not very far from Wales in the United Kingdom. Well, you can see where Wales is, and then you can see where England is, and the United Kingdom. So the United Kingdom is basically all of these groups of islands that you're seeing up here. And then this other island separated here to the west is Ireland and North Ireland. So here we are. Let's take a look at the capital, which is Dublin, which is right on the Dublin Bay, and we're looking at it right here on the screen. And why are we talking about this country today, Lena?
Because it's St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Yes.
St. Patrick. What do you know about St. Patrick?
It's a traditional holiday in Ireland,
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah.
And it observes the death of St. Patrick, the patron saint of Ireland.
The Patrick Saint of Ireland.
Yeah.
So I know, Lena, you've been here at the airport before.
Yes, and that's it.
How was the airport?
It was nice, but you had to walk a lot.
Uh-huh.
And I did not like that. After 8-9 hours flight from the US.
Let's take a look. I have been to Dublin before, and Dublin is an awesome, exciting city. We're looking at some shots of what Ireland, the Dublin, looks like. Is the cathedral, and lots of flowers, lots of tourists. Dublin, Ireland, is a very touristic place in Europe. People love to go there. Now, a lot of people, when they think of Ireland, they think of these green fields and then the big cliffs and the ocean. They don't see that in Dublin. Dublin is more flat, but you do see in Ireland, and you do see these cliffs in the northern part, in North Ireland.
Okay.
And also, actually, if you want to see more of those cliffs and green fields, you would want to go to Scotland better, because you see better views. But Dublin has also amazing views right here. So we're looking right here at the conservatory. We're looking at different pictures of Dublin right here, and we'll get virtually there in just a moment. So how do we fly here? What's it like flying into here, Lena?
Well, they have one big airport.
Right.
They connect to everything, I would say. But you can also get around in Dublin with the train.
Yeah, so it's very modern. It has a lot of accessibility.
Or ferries. You can use ferries to get to Ireland.
Ferries?
Yes.
Oh, from England.
Yeah.
From England to Ireland. Let me see if I can make this picture shorter, because this is a pretty cool tower. I've seen this one in person, but anyway, here's some parks. So, do we need a visa? How do we get there? What do we need to get in here?
Americans do need a visa.
Yes.
To enter the European Union. So you don't really need a visa. After 90 days, you need a visa, but you can get into the European Union without a visa for 90 days.
Right. So you can enter with your American passport.
Yes.
You have to go through customs and immigration. You have to have a passport. And maybe now you might need the shot, or the coronavirus shot, or something like that.
What they're gonna do.
Each country has a different
policy about
policy. So if you're traveling, it's important that you are taking a look at the embassy. You can actually call the embassies of the countries. Here in the United States, most of the embassies are in Washington, D.C., New York City, Chicago, or interestingly enough, Indiana, in our area. And you can call the embassy and say, hey, I'm planning a trip to your country. What do I need? And they give you all kinds of resources. So that's a huge tip for traveling here. If you are leaving or you're going with a large group of people, you can register yourself or a number of people with the Department of Defense. And you let them know, hey, I'm an American citizen. I'm going into this country. This is my passport. If anything happens to me, you know who I am. You know how to get me. Because one of the privileges of being an American is that Americans will get you from wherever you are in the world. They'll bring you back. They'll bring you back home. So that's a good thing. So yeah, we're looking at some pictures here from Dublin. I remember seeing the houses like this and bridges. There's a lot of water in Ireland. Here's a statue of something. Another picture of the conservatory. When is the best time to visit Dublin, Lena?
This summer, because it's super rainy there all day. But
look at that picture. That's funny. It's a fish.
A fish
on a bicycle.
But yeah, you should go in the summer month. So there is less chance of rain, but it's still going to rain.
Look at that. That's a picture there of the summer. So yeah, it rains all year round. It's very similar to Great Britain, where rainy is northern, but in the summer the chances are less. Yeah. And it doesn't get too hot. Oh, this is cool. Lights and water. I like that. I don't think I saw that there in person. Anyway, let's go back to what we're showing. And the Dublin airport is up here on the north part of the city. So if you're gonna land here, you can, like we said, take and go right into the city. But once you get into the city, the main downtown, there is all kinds of things here to see and to do. It's very modern. And yeah, let's start right here at the Trinity College of Dublin, and let's look at the view from the college park. We're going right there virtually, right into the University College. It's pretty cool. It's also a destination for a lot of people to go study, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like London, there's a lot of education. Ireland is a first world country, so it's very modern. It has a lot of amenities. So this is the campus, and there's the entrance to the college. There are programs here with universities in the US where they have study abroad opportunities, and if you're in college, you can go take a few months of studies out there. This is nice. Those trees are a little low, but they're cool. I think these are the trees that have flowers on them. So, also in Ireland, you drive on the right side, I think.
I haven't been there.
In Great Britain, you drive on the left
side.
But I think in Ireland, you drive on the right. Yeah, they use the metric system and the liter system. um,
And they use the euro.
they use the euro too.
Yes.
Yeah. How much is the euro right now? Do you know?
No, but I would guess around 118 for a dollar. No, wait.
I think it's something like that.
118 or
118.
something.
Yeah. Look at that statue. This is Oscar Wilde. Oh, I think he's an author. Oscar Wilde statue. That's pretty cool. I remember being in Ireland and talking to the locals, and this gentleman, I had like a 3 hour conversation with this gentleman just at a restaurant, and I was telling him some of the stuff that I do, and he was keep on talking about Our Lady, Our Lady. So he was like, "May Our Lady protect you," or "May the Lady do this for you," and I'm like, "Well, thank you very much." And I'm like, so after 3 hours of talking, I was like, so who's the lady? And he was referring to Virgin Mary. Ireland is very Catholic, very they very strong in their belief system, and when they refer to Our Lady, they're referring to the Virgin Mary. But yeah, and well, since today's St. Patrick's Day, everybody likes to dress green, but in reality, St. Patrick never used green. He used to use blue. But we took on green for 2 reasons, I think. I think the 2 reasons are because the flag of Ireland is green, and because Irish loves the spring, and they love the green fields, and you got the green leaves and everything else, and that's why it has become more like the green. And you're supposed to use green today. We have a little green out here in the studio. so, so yeah. What else can you tell us about St. Patrick?
He was not Briton. He was not Irish. He was Briton. You
Yeah,
already
a lot of
said
people
that,
don't
but
know that.
I didn't know that until earlier. I was like, really?
He's not an Irishman. He was an Englishman.
Yeah, and he came to Ireland as a slave.
Yeah,
right?
he was captured by
Yeah.
Irish pirates, and he was brought to Northern Ireland as a slave. And what did he do? Why is he so famous? He brought the religion to the Irish people. He brought faith. He brought faith to them, and began to evangelize a lot of people in Ireland. And Ireland quickly became a Christian nation, and yeah, that's how he was a saint. So that's why he's honored. Let's look at some pictures right here from. Here's a throne. I don't think it's St. Patrick's throne, but this is just a cool chair. I want you guys to see. So, yeah, St. Patrick was a historic man, and then the tradition just kept on moving a little more. This is Oscar Wilde home, I believe. Oscar Wilde's home. Anyway, let's go more looking here at the downtown. There's a really cool district here in Irish. Oh, Lena, did you know that there's more people in the U.S. that claim Irish descent than in all Ireland?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So we have the saying, have the Irish things. Oh, here's a soccer field for the Irish, the Croc Park. Oh, it's temporarily closed right now, probably because of COVID. But yeah, we're looking right here at the city center. Let me see if I can find the really awesome district here. Oh, let's take a look at City Hall. City Hall, we're looking at, here's the ceiling of City Hall. Here's a view of City Hall on the outside. So really, when you're in Ireland, you don't feel like you're in an island. You feel like you are in mainland Europe. But yeah, pretty cool. Here's another famous Irish, Thomas Davis. Here is the City Hall. What's it called? Marvelous. Okay, here's another statue. And yeah, Dublin City Hall. And people can come in and take pictures there. There's some tourists there. Here is the downtown. So one of the cool things about Ireland is that when you're walking down the streets, you get free entertainment because there is all of these singers, young people with music and instruments. Actually, I heard a story about a girl. I don't know if you heard about this girl, but she was like singing in the streets, and Ellis the Negris or Ellis the Neres, the Generis or something like that. She brought her to Hollywood, and apparently she's gonna become the next Taylor Swift.
Really?
Because she's like that good. But I remember being in the streets, and all the musicians are like quality, good singers, and there's music everywhere in the streets. So that's a really cool thing about Dublin. That is fun. So how do people normally celebrate St. Patrick's Day?
They eat corned beef,
Corned beef.
right?
Yeah, I think so.
And cabbage.
A lot of cabbage.
Yes.
And
But it wasn't traditional. Traditionally, they ate ham and cabbage, and now it's corned beef because it was like an American thing. So yeah.
So yeah, very interesting. And of course, today there will be more beer consumed in this day than any other day of the year. Oh, that's another thing. You can rent bicycles here in Ireland and just take a swing, and that's a good thing. If you like walking, there's a lot of places to walk. But if you get tired of walking, get a bicycle. Highly recommended. They're not very expensive.
Did you do it?
I didn't do the bicycle. I walked. Like 10 miles one day, just walking around the city. I like to go into markets and buy stuff, and I bought some food, and I ate the famous fish and chips, Irish. If you go to Dublin, you must try fish and chips, which is fish and French fries, what we call French fries. They also call them chips.
I was always confused when I learned English in school.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
chips? What?
Yeah, you're expecting chips and you get something else.
Yes. So
What are some of the places that we can check here in the city?
we could go to the Halfpenny Bridge.
Can you spell it for me?
H-A apostrophe P
Apostrophe?
P-E-N-N-Y. And then bridge.
Let's look at the Halfpenny Bridge. There it is.
And it's a historic bridge that goes over the River Liffey, and it was built back in 1816 to replace the many ferries that travel people back and forth over the river.
Yeah, we're looking at it right here. There's the River Liffey.
And the funny thing is, it was named for the halfpenny toll that was required to cross it. That's why it's
really?
Halfpenny Bridge.
Oh. Let's see if we have any. Well, that's where it is in the map. Let's see if we can get a 2D view here, and we'll get right in the middle of the Penny Bridge. So there's the bridge. So we're taking a look at the bridge. There's some people walking. I'm sure it's Ben now. Oh, there's a man with no legs. How cool is that? Yeah, we totally did this here in the studio. So there's the bridge. So you have to be how tall to go under the bridge, or what's the height? Or?
No, like there was half a penny. They had to pay half a penny to cross it.
To cross
That's
it.
why the name came Halfpenny.
Halfpenny.
Yeah.
Half a penny to cross it. Wow. Interesting.
That's,
I wonder why
I thought
it's
that's
not
funny.
free. Yeah, that is fun. Awesome. There's a School of English here. Here in School of English. And yeah, so this is what Dublin looks like. It's pretty cool. What's another cool place to see?
the Oscar Wilde statue. I think we had a picture earlier. And it sits at the corner of Marion Square Park. So let's see.
Let's see if we can. Yeah, there is.
There it is.
There is. So there's the park, the Marion Square Park.
And this is just opposite from where he was a Irish poet and playwright, and he lived like opposite from that
Oh wow!
for some years.
So there's his statue right there. There he is, just
Yeah,
chilling on the rock. How cool is that?
that's pretty cool.
Oscar Wilde. Yeah, I've heard of that name before. Oh, look at that. He's even winking. Kinda.
Whatever.
Very cool. Are those real shoes? They look like real shoes. They got style. Oh, you can't see them. Let me show you. There they are. Pretty cool. Let's see what other. Oh, we got a lot of pictures from the statue. And that's his house, Oscar Wilde. Lived from 1854 to the 1900s. And I think those are some of his quotes. And that's the house, and there's the park. Beautiful park. And the flowers too. Beautiful flowers there in Ireland. And, oh, this is a cool thing. You can use a code, QR code, and it's in different languages. So if you want to hear history, you just put it on your phone, scan the QR code, and you can choose Chinese, French, Spanish, English, or the other British dialects, probably from North Ireland.
Yeah, but no German.
Not German. What is it? Yeah.
There's never German
No,
in the
no
list.
German. Lena. How's the relationship between Germans and Irish? You guys get along well?
I think so. Well, I don't know anything else, so.
Yeah. So that's a cool statue to go see.
Yeah.
Cool. There is the park. Very nice park, right in the middle of the city. And a lot of the constructions is very similar to Great Britain and things like that. What other thing can we check out?
There's a St. Patrick's Cathedral.
Let's check out the St. Patrick Cathedral, since it's in St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, so we should check it out.
Yes. And it's on this other side. We're going right there.
And it's the largest church in Ireland.
Oh, wow.
And it was founded in 1191.
1191 is the largest one.
Yeah.
Looks like they're in renovation right now. But we're seeing right here the 3D.
And it's said that this is where St. Patrick himself baptized Christian converts over 1500 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So we're looking at some of the pictures from here, from the church. It's pretty cool. It's got that sign. There's the park outside the church. Llamas. How cool is that? You wouldn't expect to see llamas there.
Yeah.
Llamas are from South America. But that's cool. Look at the woodwork that they do in these churches. It's unbelievable. And the echo, the reason that they build the roofs so high is because of the acoustics. So the acoustics in singing, because back in the day they didn't have speakers. So their voices needed to carry a different way if they wanted to make a really nice sound. So they will build these cathedrals with a high ceiling and to help, with the sound. That's a cool flowers. Oh, look at those flowers. They're different. I like them. So there's St. Patrick's. Oh, and there's this area where you can watch movies, I guess. Right there
We'll
in the
learn
church.
more about the cathedral.
Yeah, about the cathedral, probably. Yeah. That's cool, though. So, St. Patrick's Day, for everyone who's watching, happy St. Patrick's Day. We're taking on a look on Dublin, Ireland. It's a cool picture. The tulips. Are these tulips? I think they are. I'm not very flowery.
I'm not either, so. But I think, yes.
Yeah, Jillian can tell us. Jillian, if you're watching, you can tell us.
Yes.
Post in the comments below. And make sure you subscribe, Jillian. There's the St. Patrick's Church. All right, this is good stuff. It's a
Do you
beautiful
just
city.
want to pick a random spot like you usually do?
Yes, I'm gonna take a random spot here in Dublin, and we're gonna go. Um, we're just gonna go to some place right here. We're gonna run right. Um, I'm gonna do just right there. Let's see.
Nope.
We're gonna go right here. This is the section of the random spot. So here we are. Random spot in Dublin, Ireland. Pretty standard, pretty cool. There's all kinds of restaurants and businesses. Kind of looks like Great Britain too, right?
Yeah, it does.
And there's all the tourists right there. And that person is walking there twice. Castle Lounge. Castle Lounge. The Castle Lounge is like a restaurant.
Looks like it.
Yeah. Shop locally. There's a barber shop. Cool. A groom's room. I don't know what that is, but cool. And
And bicycles.
bicycles, yeah. Bicycles. And the signs. Pretty cool. All right. And oh, here's another their street. So all the streets are rock, like this brick, and I think all of Dublin is like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. Powers Court, whatever that is. Look at the signage. Yeah. Different than most of Europe, but oh, anyway. Awesome. So that was the random spot there in Dublin, Ireland. So again, we're showing you where Dublin is. Here it's on the east side of the island of the Republic of North Ireland, and it's very, very beautiful city. So if you have any questions or any comments, go ahead and send them out to us, and we'll answer them either today or here in a little while. So anything else, Lena, that we can tell them about?
No, I think we covered it. Good.
I think this is good. There's ATMs accessible everywhere. There are Wi-Fi cafes. The best coffee place is called Costa. Costa. If you're in Dublin, Ireland, look for the Costa shopping coffee if you're a coffee lover. That's the best, and they have desserts as well too. Anyway, so Lena, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
And to all our audience, happy St. Patrick's Day. Drink responsibly if you're going to drink, and wear something green. Quiche Irish today if you find one. There's something more here in the U.S. than in Ireland. And anyway, yeah, have a great day. Thank you so much for being with us in another episode of Away We Go. We'll see you in the next episode. Have a great day.